M1 Global presents.
Mən Talekh Naджафзаде, doğma şəhərim Bakı şəhərində bu gün döyüşəcəm. Çalışacağam öz doğma xalqımı, həmvətənlərimi sevindirim və gözəl döyüş nümayişi etdirim. Rəqibim Ekvatoral Gvineyadan, İspaniyada yaşayan Felipe Nsue'dir. Təcrübəli döyüşçüdür, çox sayda döyüşləri var. Yəni güclü rəqibdir, çox dözümlü rəqibdir. Döyüşlərini izləmişəm və bilirəm ki, mənə bir gün asaf döyüş gözləmir. İnşallah çalışacağım, əlimdən gələn eləyim ki, xalqımı sevindirim və qələbə qazanım.
Hola, me llamo Felipe y la verdad la ciudad de Bakú me parece una ciudad bastante bonita. Tiene unos edificios bastante preciosos y luego la gente es muy abierta. El viaje me ha encantado bastante, la verdad, y considero que es una ciudad que merece la pena visitar. Sobre mi oponente, Talekh, he estado estudiando mucho esa pelea. Considero que es un oponente bastante explosivo y enérgico. Tengo todos mis respetos, pero confío en mi poder de knockout, confío en mi jiu-jitsu y considero que en esta pelea no voy a tener muchas complicaciones. Sé que es un oponente bastante duro y le respeto, pero considero que yo soy mejor.
Məşqlərimizi Bakı şəhərində, Baku Fighters klubumuzda keçmişik. Gözəl zborlar keçdik. Etiqad Atakişiyevin və Anar Məmmədovun rəhbərliyi altında özümü yaxşı hiss edirəm, yaxşı formadayam. İnşallah tam gücümlə mübarizə aparıb sizləri sevindirməyə çalışacağım.
Para esta lucha he trabajado mucho mi boxeo, trabajos básicos, mantener la distancia, mucho golpeo y luego confío muchísimo en mi jiu-jitsu. He estado trabajando mucho jiu-jitsu con grandes luchadores, mi entrenador, y he estado bastante arropado porque es todo un equipo, el Verdumbe de España, Zaragoza. Y no tengo ningún tipo de problemas para esta pelea. Si quiere luchar arriba, lucharemos arriba, si quiere luchar abajo, lucharemos abajo. Estoy preparado.
Felipe, mən tam hazıram və qələbə üçün ringə çıxıram.
Talekh, día 4 nos espera una gran lucha. Espero que seas un oponente digno, porque yo sí lo voy a ser. Estoy preparado y voy con todo. Que gane el mejor.
Deyir mən hazıram, əziz dostlar. Bəs siz necə? Hazır mısınız? Elə isə ringə dəvət olunur növbəti orta çəkidə super döyüşün iştirakçıları Göyküncə Ekvatorial Gvineya təmsilçisi dəvət olunur Felipe Nsue.
Damn, has it been that long? Say what happened since I've been gone, homie? Y'all got the game all wrong, man. It's too pretty in here. Let's say we take it back to the trap one time.
How we from rolling with the rocks on the block, controlling my position at the top of every chart. Now will not stop. Where we ride, then we roll, then you stop. And we go, and we go, yeah you know, yeah you know, yeah you know, yeah you know, yeah you know, yeah you know, yeah you know, yeah you know, where we ride. In the middle of the fight, I'm so cool. Everybody wonder how I go through. All of this half of which would have broke you. Came out smelling like a rose, even more too. Worldwide by coast, local, lobes. I respect making more go post. Cause I ain't got it down, mean it ain't no two. You know, bank here, it ain't rain no food. Playing poker with the devil going all in. Kicking doors over just to let my dogs in. So many rides, never catching, walking. In the J5, trying to put a bunch of bras in. Then we land and laugh. pageants and chicks with fantastic hair. Extravagant habits as if we never seen tragic. Make magic happen with cash and action to catching magic in the market for lavish mansions and NBA expansion. I was passing out phantoms in 04, so no dough ain't dough to me. Way past expectancy, but not even half as big as it finna be. Just rolling with the rocks on the block, controlling my position at the top of every chart, and I will not stop. We ride and we roll, we stop. So fly, what I wanna land for. Everything you can ask for and more. Your choice, you can either be a fan or take a CC and get 100 grand for. Being a motherfucker fan won't stand for.
Beləliklə Göyçüncün iştirakçısı artıq ringə daxil olmağa hazırlaşır və biz indi istərdik onun rəqibini dəvət edək. Qırmızı küncə dəvət olunur. Baku Fighters klubunun təmsilçisi Azərbaycan Talekh Naджафзаде.
Talekh Naджафзаде, Azerbaycan.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an M1 challenge bout in the middleweight division. Now introducing your fighter in the blue corner. This fighter is 24 years old. He weighed in at 84 kilograms. He stands 182 centimeters tall and has a record of 11 wins with 9 losses. He is national kickboxing champion and bronze medalist of World MMA Championships 2014. He is from Equatorial Guinea, Felipe Nsue. Now welcome his opponent in the red corner. This fighter is 29 years old. He weighed in at 84 kilograms. He stands 174 centimeters tall and has a record of 4 wins with 1 loss. He is national MMA champion, silver medalist of European MMA Championship and World MMA Cup finalist from Baku Fighters, Azerbaijan, Talekh Nadzhafzade. And your referee for this bout, Manap Kabayev.
Служимая формулы 3 раунда по 5 минут. Запрещается удар в затылок, вода за амуницию. Удачи. Дядь!
But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the second fight on the main card. In the blue corner, Felipe Nsue. In the red corner, as you can hear for him, the local fighter, Talekh Naджафзаде.
I have never seen so much muscle mass on an 84-kilo fighter ever than what I can see on Talekh.
I think you and I were thinking the exact same thing.
Look at the muscle mass on that. I mean, great for strength, great for power, but how long can your muscles work when they're that big and that, you know, they're full of blood? They use up a lot of oxygen.
Exactly. How long can he actually keep getting oxygen to those big arms of his and those big legs? Those are tree trunks, not legs, Ian. Those are tree trunks. And that's saying something, considering Nsue is another one with an exceptional amount of muscle mass as well. It's just he's a bigger fighter, taller fighter. Fits his frame a little better.
But I'm sure there's many people at home saying, yeah, he may be a big guy, but as soon as he hits you with one of them shots, it could be game over. Just like that.
Well, Felipe Nsue is another one of the fighters coming into hostile territory to try and upset the local Baku fighter. He's fighting for M1 Global for the first time in his career, but he's been a regular on the Russian regional scene. He holds a 5-9 record and is on a 2-fight losing streak, but that includes losses to the likes of Bellator's Karl Amasu and M1 Global's Alexei Kuchenko, Sergey Romanov, and a host of other talented
all the
Russian
big names,
fighters.
yeah, all the big names.
Exactly. Significant fighters again, as we talked about earlier, Ian. It's about who you face rather than the amount of wins over nobodies that you can collect over time.
Well, Nsue threw a leg kick earlier in the round and it worked beautifully. You know, leg kicks is one of my favorites, so I'd like to see him use that. You're weak in the front leg, your opponent cannot throw as heavy, they cannot shoot as fast.
Well, Taleh's already a lot calmer than Zaru came out to the first fight as well, so he's definitely a little more tentative, taking his time, trying to understand his opponent.
Nsue actually limped backwards there. We just talked about Nsue throwing the leg kicks himself, and he takes a leg kick and he limped backward.
He's coming forward with big punches though. Talekh answering to the body.
There's the leg kicks. See, with Nsue having the longer reach with the legs, obviously he should have the longer reach with the arms as well, but with the longer reach of the legs, he can stay on the outside and still pop them shots in.
Well, Talekh still in this fight, and he's 1-0 as a professional and 2-0 as an amateur.
Threw a left hook and got caught with one of his own. Oh, knee! I think that actually caught its mark. It kind of shook Talekh back just a little bit.
He seems to be the aggressor now, holding his opponent back against the rage.
Oh, that didn't work to his advantage. He got mounted. Talekh applied the takedown and got mounted. Big mistake.
He's just trying to hang on for dear life. No escape attempts, nothing. Just trying to stay very close to his opponent here, so that Nsue can't land big strikes. But oh, he's back and he's giving up, and he's on top.
Nsue should have been ready for that. He's got a strong man underneath him. He's now on top of him.
Definitely not the position Nsue wanted to be in.
Working body, head. We know that he's got good ground and pound. Once he starts firing,
he's just landing shots to the face.
Once he starts firing, you see him posture just a little bit.
And Nsue's not enjoying this at all.
That's the posture we were talking about earlier.
Exactly.
But there's a triangle attempt. He's got it. Oh, he pulls out.
Just in the nick of time. And he's back on top. Oh, he's trying to go for full guard.
Half guard. Well, great work by Nsue. Only the fact that he didn't get mounted, that was pretty good work from his behalf on the bottom. Well, he's got 10 seconds. It looks like he's going to be saved by the bell here.
He started off the round so well, but it looks like Talekh is going to get this one. As the crowd roars.
I don't know why the referee told him off there. That was perfectly legal. It was a shoulder charge. The referee's still telling him off. Perfectly legal. You can throw your shoulder into someone's face. No problem whatsoever.
Well, that's the knee that found its mark earlier on, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much the best that Nsue was able to do. He was able to take his opponent down, but was unable to keep that position. Ended up on his back himself, where he stayed for the majority of the round. Should be noted, Talekh is the one sitting down, getting his legs rubbed right now by his corner, while Nsue standing firm the whole time, refusing to sit down. Here we go, the second round.
Well, let's see how Talekh moves now. Those muscles will be filling with blood, but he seems to be moving quite well. Normally you find that the punch is a little bit slower, takes a little bit longer for the muscles to react.
Well, considering we're talking about the size of his body and his muscle mass, it should be noted that Talekh has actually complained before about the difficulty of cutting down, of cutting weight. So it's definitely something to look for, that he could be...
Oh! Nice uppercut, left hook.
And so he's landing those kicks now, a lot more.
Yeah, and so he needs to use those legs. He needs to use the reach advantage that he has. Oh, but he used the knee. That knee caught its mark again. But unfortunately, he's getting caught in a clinch. This is where Talekh is strong. Obviously, the little short, stocky physique that he has. He's a lot better in the clinch than the taller man.
And with the balance when it comes with those tree trunks, he calls legs there as well. Definitely to his advantage. Holding on to his opponent here against the rage. Battle for position, really.
Remember the last time he did a sacrifice throw, he got caught. He got caught on the mount, but not this time. Not this time, he's in the guard.
Crowd's loving this, deafening in this arena right now.
You can't see it's off camera, but the corner man has run all the way around the other side of the rage to give instructions to Talekh. You cannot leave your corner post. Corner man has to stay in the corner of the red, which Talekh's from, and he ran all the way around to the other side.
Referee Marco Brunson, who's actually not even officiating this one, had to go around and get him back to his place. Corner didn't even seem to understand. They're still inching a little closer towards their fighter here.
To be honest, I have to be honest, I did that a little bit. You know, you move to the side, try and get as close as you can. It's obviously with the crowd are going absolutely crazy for Talekh. They can't hear anything that their corner is shouting.
We can barely hear each other at this point, so there's no doubt that a lot of these emotions and a lot of the sound is getting in the way and everything, really.
Well, I'm not sure if Nsue's done the right thing by putting a body lock in the guard, because he's went for a submission. Nicely passed. I was going to say, by holding a body lock in the guard, you're just allowing your opponent to stay there and throw punches, because when somebody puts a body lock on you, you know there isn't going to be an arm bar or a triangle coming. Again, he ties up that body lock.
Well, what would be the advantage of putting on the body lock over having full guard, for instance? Like, what would be the difference closing your guard over
If
that?
you're really clever at putting on submissions from there, you know, you can ride your legs up a little bit higher than that. But the reason most people do it is so that they can't pass the guard. They obviously feel more comfortable with their opponent in the guard than they do on side control. You know, there's a lot of people who get stuck in side control and definitely mount, and that's game over. They're quite prepared to just allow their opponent to stay in guard and punch it out, as long as he's not getting hurt, but he's losing the round by doing that. He's going for omoplata, he needs to come round to the side, slips out.
Nice in side control. Nsue crossing his legs, so he stops his opponent from passing full mount. Going into north-south up.
Yeah, he was just about to go north-south. Now a crucifix position.
Crucifix position, and Nsue realized way too late.
Game over.
Way too
late. Wow!
Whoa.
Wow!
That was pure strength, and wow, the silence that fell over this.
Wow!
Crowd did not see that one coming, and quite frankly, nor did we.
Nice knee to the body.
There's 29 seconds left in this round. What a time for Nsue to choose to pick this up and change. Oh, knee on belly, he's trying to pass here.
It's a great comeback, but is it enough to win this second round? Well, 10 seconds to go. I would have applied any form of submission that I could.
Trying for the north. Can't tell if he's got the position for north-south.
He hasn't got north-south choke. His arms are over the top from where we could see. But that's what he should have done. Here the knock of his cornerman is shouting 15, 20 seconds, whatever it may be. That's the best time to go for a submission. Because at least if you fail it, you've only got about another 5 seconds and the round is over. Well, they're shaking the arms out of Talekh. Obviously, he's pumped.
Trying to get some blood back into those.
Trying to get the blood circulating around those arms. Look at the size of his traps, man. He looks like a bodybuilder. He looks unbelievable. It reminds me of Mariusz Pudnowski when he first started. Now, he has lost a lot of size just for MMA. Well, here we go, third and final round. There's a little bit of snap in Felipe and Nsue.
Well, he probably was motivated by the way he finished that second round. Even if he doesn't take the second round, he can take note from it that his opponent's tiring and that he's still in this fight, despite what the crowd thinks.
Nice reversal. The rope saved him. Oh, man.
Nsue had the momentum to throw him over him, but the ropes knocked him right back down. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it's pandemonium at cage side here. Guards are trying to move fans from coming out close to try and actually help Talekh here in his fight.
Yeah, it's amazing how many MMA fans become cornermen when someone like is actually fighting.
Incredible. It's taken multiple security here to pass these fans away.
But Talekh is in a good position, side control, really strong position for him. Well, all he has to do now is wrap his arm over the top of the head. See the arm there? He could wrap his arms at the bottom, go tricep to tricep, wrap his arm around the head of Felipe, and he would have gotten a scarf hold.
Clearly not big on submissions. instead looking for those power shots.
Well, Nsue looked up at the referee when he gave him another shoulder charge, and the referee put his thumbs up. I think the referee must have been told that shoulder charge is legal.
Still over half a round to go.
Total domination now, side control. This is not where Nsue wants to be.
Taleh's perfectly happy to stay here.
He needs to move a little bit better, even re-guard him, because he was having some success with arm bars and trying to get hipped out.
Oh, tried to mount there.
At least that's a better position now. A better position in the fact that he does have more submissions available to him. Well, the crowd are giving him some support. Under 2 minutes now. That was a triangle attempt.
Taleh has his mouth open as he's firing these shots as well. You can tell it's taking everything out of him.
Yeah, Felipe Nsue needs to move. He needs to do more than this. You know, he needs to kick out. He needs to try and reverse, control the head, hip out, elbow, hand, hip, get back to his feet, do something. But what is he doing? He's trying to avoid punches. But I'm sure he's tired as well.
A little over a minute to go in the fight, and it looks like it's going in Taleh's way here.
The referee's calling action, so Talekh needs to keep on moving, otherwise he will stand it up. We've seen the referee stand it up from a rear mount position, so he will definitely stand it up from a guard position.
Certainly. This referee's been no nonsense all night.
Well, if the round ends like this with 45 seconds left to go, I believe the fight can only go one way, and that's to that big man on top. We're down to the final 30, but this is where he's tired, and those long legs of Felipe Nsue could pull off a submission.
Oh, he just rips out of it. Nsue's still trying to wrap his legs around him.
He's got to do something. Whether his cornermen have told him there's only 15 seconds left or not, but he's got to try.
His corner is actually very quiet on the other side, not giving much instruction.
But would he be able to hear them with this crowd going crazy?
Good point there. The end is near anyway, the crowd senses it. And Talekh gets up and roars with approval. The whole crowd roars along with him.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a unanimous decision in favor of your winner, Talekh Naджafzade!
Aziz dostlar, galibə və məğlub idmançıya xatirə hediyələrini təqdim edir. Yarışımızın fəxri qonağı Zeynal Üsübov. Azerbaycan MMA Federasiyasının xatirə hediyeləri təqdim olunur. Galib və məğlub idmançıya.